Hi, my name is Joan and I make content that is related to helping you achieve your endless creative potential. Those topics are related to content creation, DIY photography, filmmaking, vlogs, and film and TV analysis. Today's video is going to be about family. 2020 has been a hard year for families and people all over the world. Luckily for me, I was not separated from my family because I lived with them, and I was with them for pretty much majority of quarantine last year. With vaccinations slowly rolling out, families are getting back together and making memories in a safe and healthy way in whatever way that they can. However, I think the discourse of family has been really interesting since in the last year and a couple of months, especially on TikTok, there's been discourse of chosen family and letting go of toxic family members. The extended family is also counted in this discourse because for some people are actually closer to their cousin more than their actual sibling. Families in movies and TV have been portrayed in a various bunch. Some families are close and you can tell how close they are by the constant bickering and the constant moments of kindness and love, like in This Is Us, or they're families with great distance like the Michelsons in the originals. I think one show has basically shown the greatest representation of the big blended family, and it's in the Proud Family. In the episode Behind the Family Lines, both Trudy and Oscar's family come to celebrate BB and Cece's baptism, and much chaos ensues. From the start of the episode, Trudy and Oscar's families feud like no other. Trudy's family are bougie, uppity, and they have high standards. Oscar's family is free-spoken, all over the place, and gregarious. For Penny, inviting all her extended family would be the definition of a fun time and opportunity for family bonding. However, the families fight over the littlest thing and are judging each other always, whether it's about their intelligence or their street skills. The constant bickering and fighting starts to work over her and her cousin's nerves. Penny and her cousin Ray Ray Jr. and Chanel's nerves so much, they steal the car to get away from them. Once Penny confronts them about their behavior, the families work it out for BB and Cece and enjoy the festivities. I think this episode exposed a lot about family dynamics and how the children are left behind. The Prouds and Parkers are fighting so much that they don't even notice when their children has literally disappeared. They also don't understand the trauma that they're instilling in the children by the constant bickering, constant yelling, and the neglect. Trudy and Oscar's blinders are on, and I can understand why they're on because no one wants to confront the toxic traits of their family. Trudy's family is very uppity, bougie, and very judgmental. Oscar's family is gregarious, but they're not really aware of other people's surrounding and they don't care about other people's feelings. Penny has no choice but to call them out because in this case, they're acting more like children than their actual children. And it causes some prompting and some self-reflection, even though the families don't want to hear any of it. You can only change what you know, and Penny had to let them know. Now, for a TV show, this episode ended perfectly with comedy and Penny getting whatever she wanted. But in real life, it wouldn't have been that easy. There is a lot of work to go through with trauma and how to heal from it. And from this experience, Ray Ray Jr., Chanel, and Penny would have done a lot of collective healing from their trauma in their adult years. However, what made this episode so memorable for me was the big family dynamic. It reminded me of all the big restaurant dinners, the small car rides that we had together, the constant bickering, but what made those moments great for me was just the bonding that came out of those moments. I felt cozy and comfortable with the family that I had and the relationships I was able to create with the family. I know my family isn't the Parkers or the Prouds, but I'm actually really happy I was able to get some sort of representation as a kid in watching this episode today. Not only that, this episode had a star-studded cast. Stars like Monique, Anthony Anderson, Cicely Tyson, Cheryl Lee Ralph, David Alan Grier, Cedric the Entertainer, and Solange Knowles. The humor in the slapstick comedy was top-notch for me, and this episode easily remains one of my favorite Disney Channel episodes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun writing the script and watching this episode again. It's been years since I've seen it. Again, with 2020 going, this was actually really nice to reflect on the whole aspect of the big blended family and how the family discourse kind of arises, because there were some toxic traits in both Oscar's and Trudy's family, and I think in real life that would have been very interesting to talk about. If you like the content of this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, or any other content related to achieving your endless creative potential, don't forget to hit the subscribe button where I post weekly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.